coach and former player at the University of South Carolina, Alex English, actor Gregory Peck, Eddie Murphy, Vanessa Williams, among others. He sat on the Renaissance Foundation Board of South Carolina. He received the University of South Carolina Distinguished Black Alumni Award. One of the last portraits that he was commissioned to paint before his death in 2019 was the portrait of the late Reverend Senator Clementi Pinckney in 2016. His wife will come up, Gloria Harris Levy, to receive this award. This is a Cayce, South Carolina, who went all the way to the Vatican of Rome, and he represented us from Cayce, from South Carolina. I would like to also invite everyone, would you please go to the Cayce Museum and see two prints that are from Miss Levy and from Larry Levy in our museum. Thank you.
Mrs. Gladys James Wilson. Mrs. Gladys James Wilson was born in 1924 to sharecroppers Levi and Beatrice James. She had one sister, Rosalie Wilson, one brother, O'Neill James, and a daughter, Clara Mae James. She was educated in the Lexington County school system. And despite being sharecroppers, the James family grew up on biblical principles and love and were always willing to share with others in need. Gladys was married to Louis C. Smokey Wilson, a World War II veteran, and the couple lived in the Kokomo area of Cayce on Lee Street. She was employed with the Lexington County School District and Senate building and was always known to watch out for others in need in the neighborhood. Every Sunday, she cooked extra food because she believed in giving a meal to anyone. Mrs. Gladys believed wholeheartedly in treating others like you want to be treated, being honest and apologizing if necessary. Later in life, she cared for her daughter, Clara Mae, who also lived in Cayce and contributed vastly to the Cayce community as well, along with her 5 children. She not only served her community by being a listening ear and providing a meal, but she was active in her church, New Life Baptist Church. She loved her community and there was not anyone that she did not laugh with, help, or feed. Mrs. Gladys James Wilson. Charles P. Big Jimmy Earl. Charles P. Big Jimmy Earl was born August 24, 1941, to Dorothy Earl and James C. J.C. Hampton. He was the first of 12 children. He was raised on Benedict Street in Cayce by his grandparents, Fletcher and Amanda Williams Earl. He attended Cayce Elementary School and was a proud graduate of Lakeview High School, where he was an active student. He was a member of the Honor Society, Block L Club, football team, and a student bus driver. After enlisting at 19 in the United States Air Force, he was honorably discharged in 1964. He worked for the VA Hospital and Southern Railroad before working for the United States Postal Service as a mail clerk. He was the first black person to work in the window as a clerk. He worked as a mail carrier until he retired in 1996. He is married to Martha Washington Earl. He married Martha Washington Earl in 1963, and they have 3 children and 3 grandchildren. He's a member of Mount Pleasant Baptist Church in Cayce and the Cayce Men's Club. In his spare time, he enjoys reading and watching news programs and traveling, especially cruising. Charles P. McDreamy Earl. I'm almost done. So, last but not least, for me, Deaconess Mother Annie B. Coakley. Deaconess Mother Annie B. Coakley was known as the Queen of Cayce.
Yeah.
She moved to Cayce from Allendale in the early 1940s, and she was married to Solomon Coakley, and they were the parents to 11 children. She believed in a strong work ethic and lived by example. She was a member of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church for many years and spent the last 25 years of her life as a faithful member of Brooklyn Baptist Church. She co-founded the Soup Kitchen and the Brooklyn Pearls and served as a deaconess, pastor's aide, senior warrior, and pulpit aide. She and her husband were active in the community, and their home fed many in the neighborhood on any given day. Deacon Solomon was a Mason at Freeman Hill Lodge, and she was a member of the Eastern Stars. She was a disciplinarian, gave motherly advice, and offered wise counsel. Her favorite word was now.
That's it. Now.
Her expectation was that you moved immediately. This phenomenal woman lived a full life of church and family. Deaconess Mother Annie B. Coakley.
Hold up, wait a minute. Let me get it. I got it. Let me get that. I got it. All right.
Do you hear the recurring theme that we have? You're hearing the same schools, you're hearing the same churches, but this is the history of Cayce. The next person that we'll do is Deacon Freddie Mitchell. Deacon Freddie Mitchell married to Addie Jean Mitchell for 60 years. Miss Mitchell, and the sons are here, passed this year, just recently. But we were so glad that when I was able to get this information from her. And I went there and she really was so proud to give me the information. This is oral history. Deacon Mitchell was a deacon at Refuge Temple. He is the proud father of 5 sons. He moved his family to Cayce, where he became a great community leader with many civic groups. He served the United States Air Force, and he worked at Mashburn Constructions for many years. Mr. Mitchell provided rides to the election polls for our neighbors, to the residents. He helped and assisted individuals on how to register to vote. Not just take you to the polls, but teach you how to register to vote. As a member of the Citizens Committee, he helped to collect the petitions and signatures to bring the first bus service in Cayce. He worked on the Lexington Sheriff Advisory Board. He also helped and worked on the Brooklyn Cayce Student Improvement Council, which is a part of the Lexington 2 district. Another reoccurring theme as the president of the Cayce Men's Club, he helped to provide activities such as the annual Atlantic Beach, South Carolina trip. They would go every year, and the Davis bus service would take them. So you see the connections? You see the connections. He also was very instrumental in making sure that our Neighborhood Watch program was with the city, in the city of Cayce, with the African American community. He served as, again, a reoccurring theme, he served 4 years as the post commander of the VFW 3695 post, which is located on Middle Street in Cayce. Deacon Freddie Mitchell. Family members, would you please come forward? Y'all got to be there. Okay, I'm the third wheel over here.
Yeah, I said I wasn't getting up no more. I am. Excuse me, y'all.
You are seeing the eldest son of Mr. Mitchell. Betsy Ann Odom Lowe. Mrs. Betsy Ann, a proud mother of 2 daughters, graduated from Lakeview High School, completed her cosmetology training from Howard Beauty School. She became interested in the VFW post since her father was a veteran of World War I. Her husband was also a veteran of the Vietnam War. She is the past president of the auxiliary, the Ladies Auxiliary of VFW Post 3695 in Cayce. Yeah. The auxiliary consisted of members of women that had family members, their wives, their daughters, their granddaughters, their nieces, anyone who had served in the United States military. The group's main objective was to visit and help veterans and their families at the Dorn Veterans Hospital and the Tucker Center. These 2 locations are in Columbia. There were many programs to help communities in our community, and some of the initiatives that they did for the veterans were the Christmas baskets, the Easter baskets for the families and the veterans. They did bake sales. And Ms. Lowe, when I was talking with her, she was so proud. I tell you now, we do Sundays best, but this organization used to do the Sunday evening talent and fashion show at the VFW. So just remember, just a sense of community. The group once donated 50 jogging suits to the veterans that were at the VA Dorn Hospital. They also did scholarships to our high school seniors. The ladies engaged in the Buddy Poppy campaign. Most of you have seen these little red flowers, and it's just what they've done for a long, long time, but that's the name of it. It's the Buddy Poppy campaign. As the VFW official memorial flower that represented the bloodshed by American service members. The reason that they wanted to keep this alive, they wanted to make sure that no one would forget the sacrifice that anyone that was in the armed forces did. Mrs. Lowe is a member of Mount Zion Baptist Church, and her motto is, having a caring heart. Betsy Ann Odom Lowe. All that I'm telling you, when I went to her house and we were talking about this, she said she was gonna come with the bells on. Does she look beautiful? This is her husband. I'm gonna present, I'm gonna turn you this way so that we can get a good picture of you.
Yeah.
What a rich history. And we've just only begun. We've been doing this for 6 years, but there's so much more, so much more.
This is our James Denny. He's, like I said, he's also a committee member, and he's also a legend. Our James Denny is a man of few words, but will always show his love through his actions. Born in Monetta, South Carolina, the oldest of 5 siblings, he is married to Cheryl R. Denny, and they have 3 children. After graduating from Eau Claire High School in 1983, he spent 16 and a half years active duty in the Navy and 13 and a half as a reservist. His interests include woodworking, gardening, cooking, and drawing. He has been a dedicated employee of the City of Cayce in the Parks Division for 30-plus years. He is proud of the role his department played in the relocation of the Cayce Museum from its original location. In recent years, the Parks Department has been added to the museum grounds. James is presently a member of the African American Committee of the Cayce Historical Museum and the only member of the team that worked on the relocation of the museum. He can always be counted on for great ideas and solutions. And we're going to accept this in his honor.
Danny's my bud.
Yeah, come on. The city manager of Cayce.
Glad to do that. Mayor, you want to get a... Get right underneath Danny. Thank you.
One thing that our I'm so happy about and so proud of starting the Cayce Legends is that we've been able to spotlight quite a few of our Cayce Legends who got a chance to see how the community appreciated them before they died. And we actually had lost 6 members since we started. This is our 6th set of Cayce Legends. Okay. We have Ms. Inez Smith, Reverend Joseph English, Karen Wigfall. We don't have ladies, Edie Jit-Sivers, Ms. Jessie Lucas, and today is her birthday. Ms. Frances Jackson and Rocky McKnight. We want to just take a moment to remember our legends. One of the things that we do is all of our legends will be on our plaque. This is the 2024 legends. This is the 2024 legends, and everybody's name and every auxiliary's name is on this plaque, and we do one every year. And they'll all be at the museum. We have done our legends. I just want to recognize that we have a few of our past legends in the neighborhood here. We have Ms. Alfreda Crum, she was a legend. Ms. Maureen she's a legend from 2025. We have, let's see, this is somebody. Ms. Bertha. Ms. Bertha. We love doing the Cayce Legends, and we've been doing it, like I said, this is actually our 6th set of legends. The first year we did leap year, so we did 29 legends for that whole month. We did one every day. Since we realized that it's too much for our curator to try to get everybody in every day, we decided to do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and that's in the month of February, Black History Month. The problem is, we're starting to run out of legends. So we need you, if you have a member of your family that you feel needs to be spotlighted, because especially our older, our seniors, it's nice for them to know before they close their eyes that they got their flowers. So if you know someone that you want to get spotlighted, contact me or any member of the committee, or the central person will be Andy Thomas, the curator at the museum, and we just need them before the end of December. So, anything else? Anybody else want to say anything? Okay. We want to thank you all for coming. There's some refreshments out.